These corners going to give them some space. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Lovett. Oh, better look out. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
To the air. It's Beck. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Now on first down from the 30. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Delp. Running. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Give to Brown. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for a man. It's Shuck. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
3rd down play from the gun. Going for the big play. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Wants to throw. It's back. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust.
Off he goes. The 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Handoff from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw. It's back. Throws for the tight end. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good, and they go back on top.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to see the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the offense. He's going to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He's off to the races. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun. Into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cardinals!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Louisville 41, Georgia 7.
The Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fair catch called for and made. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
The sure hands. It's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The corners are walked up tight. Trying to move them on the counter. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, we had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Flip it. Can.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Brings up 3rd and goal. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Louisville 21, Georgia 17.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Get set.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Georgia! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Brooks. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Cardinals will move the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Shuck. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
I know you want to make a play. You're down. You're trailing. It's getting late in the game. But he has to understand, when nothing's there, I can't take a sack. The clock is my enemy.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Brown has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Dances away to buy time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
691,
Back to pass, it's Beck. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Dell. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Corners showing press, they want to be physical here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout on the field and we are set up for a terrific finish. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Going over the top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
It's really hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the 4th quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Lovett. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this field goal might not put the game in the freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He wants a big play here late. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
GG's, my boy,
He'll try to
GG's.
take it